lost the fight with the demon Venerable. In a fit of rage, I gave him the strongest aphrodisiac. As a result, he didn't run away, and I was pressed on the bed by him and bullied. Later, I tried to practice revenge, only to find out that I was pregnant with his child, and couldn't abort it. Hello, everyone, welcome to my channel. Subscribe us to read wonderful novels every day. Now the story begins. I am the most powerful witch in the demon realm. Because I was strong, I was very arrogant. And I ran to challenge the demon Venerable in an attempt to usurp the throne. As a result, I lost. The demon Venerable gave me a hard lesson and threw me out of the demon god palace. I couldn't get angry, and I got the strongest aphrodisiac. Sneaking into the demon Venerable's dormitory, all of them were sprinkled on the pillow where he slept. Demon Venerable Abyss. I heard that the main body is an abyss demon dragon. As soon as he was born, he swept through the demon realm, and in just a few years, he became the overlord of the demon realm, and was called the demon Venerable by countless demon cultivators. This does not include me, because I want to usurp the throne. Unfortunately, the usurpation failed. When the demon Venerable came back, I hid not far away and peeked, thinking that I would wait for him to have an aphrodisiac attack so that I could come out to watch the play. I'm taking the strongest aphrodisiac, and I'm going to see if his cultivation can resist it. Oh, tell you to hit me. I want you to look good today. After the demon Venerable returned to the room for about a stick of incense, I secretly went over to check. As a result, as soon as I got close to the door, a huge suction force came from inside the dormitory, and it sucked me in directly. I tried to resist, but a hand grabbed me by the neck. Abyss was glaring at me with red eyes. Little witch, what are you doing again? The state of the abyss is obviously wrong, and it has already been hit. He certainly didn't know that someone could sneak into his dormitory and drugged his pillow. I'm here to fight with you. I didn't count last time. Let's fight again. If I lose this time, I won't compete with you for the position of demon Venerable. I urged my mana and struggled to break free from the grip of the abyss. The abyss seemed to suddenly understand something. You drugged my pillow. What kind of medicine did you take? Abyss wanted to suppress the onset of the drug, but found that the more he used his mana, the faster the effect of the drug would occur, and his whole body began to be hot. Aphrodisiac. He wasn't stupid, he guessed it. That's right, it's an aphrodisiac. Who told you to throw me out of the demon god palace in front of so many demon cultivators? I just want to teach you a lesson. I resisted in a fit of rage, but I couldn't break free from his grip. Yes, let's try it too. Abyss sneered and pressed my head against the pillow. I tried to hold my breath, but I was slapped on the ass by the abyss. You dare to play hooligan with my aunt and grandmother. I broke the defense in an instant, and all the colorless and odorless aphrodisiacs on the pillow poured into my mouth and nose, stimulating my nerves fiercely. For a moment, my whole body was groggy, and many inappropriate images gradually appeared in my mind. This sucks. The only trace of clarity left in his mind completely collapsed after turning over and seeing the handsome face of the abyss. Where did the little demon cultivator come from? He looks so good. Come and sleep with my sister. Not only did I break down mentally quickly, but I also took the initiative to tease me. Little witch, you brought this on yourself. Abyss tore off his robes and leaned down to kiss me on the lips. My consciousness gradually sank, and I hugged him tightly. And my body was like a small boat floating on the sea, swaying constantly. The potent aphrodisiac lasted for 7 days. I was also tormented by the abyss for 7 days. If it weren't for my strong cultivation, I would have been tossed to death by the abyss. The sky is falling. Obviously he came to teach the demon Venerable. How could he still take advantage of him? Although we do magic cultivation, it's nothing to sleep, but I'm really stealing chickens and rice. Shame. If this thing gets out, will it be mixed up in the demon world? After the effect of the drug has dissipated, Abyss put on his clothes refreshed, and he didn't forget to tease me. You're good, you've been serving well these days, so stay in the future. Not bad, your sister. My back hurts and my legs are weak, so I can only scold him in my heart. The deity doesn't have a demon queen yet, so let's make you a demon queen. Abyss sat on the edge of the bed, gently reaching out to brush the hair from the corners of my forehead, as if he had really slept with me. I said earlier that I wanted to be a woman of the deity, and the deity would definitely not beat you. I was so angry that I opened my mouth to bite him. Who wants to be your woman? You think beautifully. This witch just wants to be a demon. Good, don't make trouble. It's really soft everywhere except for the hard mouth. Abyss raised his hand and picked my chin, pecked me lightly on the lips, and smiled lightly. Soft lips, soft waist, soft legs. Damn the Abyss. My face flushed with shame. This witch is a famous master in the demon world, and if she can't beat him, she is still tossed and turned by him on the bed. And she doesn't resist at all. In fact, after a few days, the aphrodisiac weakened, and I had tried to resist. However, this guy's body in the Abyss is too compatible with me. Every time he resisted for less than 3 breaths, he raised his hand and surrendered. The deity is going out to supervise the training. You have a good rest, and wait for the deity to come back. The Abyss walked away satisfied, leaving me alone in bed and sulking. Damn the Abyss, you wait for me. When this witch cultivator surpasses you, she will definitely kick you off the throne of the demon Venerable, and torture you fiercely. I will make you my slave. I slept for a long time, and my strength gradually recovered. And then I got up and walked out of the dormitory under the frightened eyes of the demon guards. Witch and demon, how did you come out of the Venerable Lord's dormitory? The guards blocked my way. What do you see? This witch has slept with your demon Venerable. What is your opinion? I was still arrogant, and I pushed a few guards away. It turns out that Zun Sheng hasn't gone out for the past few days, and he was entangled by you, a witch. No wonder, no wonder. The guards looked at each other, and for a moment, they all changed into expressions that you understand. Congratulations, little witch lady. I glared at him. Tell your dog demon Venerable, this witch will come back to him. Tell him to wash up and wait. After the cruel words, I fled back to my cave. I'm going to work hard to get revenge. I practiced in retreat for half a year. Suddenly, I noticed some inexplicable change in my body. My little belly is inexplicably a lot fatter. During this time, I was in retreat in the demon cave, neither eating nor going out. So how could my stomach be fat? Also, I seem to have lost a lot of weight overall. Could it be that something is wrong with the body? Confused, I found the old witch doctor of the demon clan and asked him to show me. Old man, is there some monster in my belly? Why is it suddenly so fat? You look like you're pregnant. The witch doctor stared at me in a daze, and said speechlessly, have you never been pregnant, the first child, to be or not to be? If you don't, I'll prescribe you some abortion pills. Surely not. I think of the damn 7 days and 7 nights with the demon Venerable Abyss half a year ago, and I only feel humiliated in my heart, and I must go back to him for revenge. The witch doctor took the money and got me a bowl of abortion pills. I didn't hesitate to take it all and wait for the effects to work. However, I waited left and right, and after 3 days, the abortion pill seemed to have no effect. Old man, why is this medicine useless? I had to go to the old witch doctor again. I'm thinner again, and my belly is a little bigger. You're still in Bigu. The child will suck the flesh and blood of the mother's body when he grows up, and if you don't eat much, you will definitely lose weight. The witch doctor took my pulse and cooked me 3 bowls of abortion pills. Your child is naturally very strong. The dosage of the abortion pill last time was not enough, and this time I gave you 3 times the pill. I hesitated for a moment and drank 3 more bowls of abortion pills. After 3 bowls of medicine, the child is still fine. My body was dying. This kid is really strong. I think you don't fight. Hurry up and find some heavenly silkworm treasures to replenish your body, and give birth to it as soon as possible. The witch doctor examined me again and again, and finally persuaded me to give birth. It's so strong before it's born. Presumably the bloodline of the child's father is very strong. Who is so strong in our demon world? The witch doctor gossips about who the child's father is. I advise you to inquire less. I tried to refine the little devil cub. The result was terrible. This little devil cub could not be refined at all, no matter how I exercised. The little devil cub was as solid as a rock, as if it had completely become a part of my body. After a few tosses, I tossed myself thinner. Inventory, saving thousands of years of family funds. almost finished eating. This child is so edible, even if he is born, I can't afford to raise it. In order to protect myself, I searched the market for treasure medicine and tried to replenish my body. I didn't find much treasure medicine, but I listened to a lot of gossip. Have you seen the bounty? Lord Demon Venerable is still looking for a little witch demon. As long as you provide information, there will be a reward. I heard that the little witch slept with the Demon Venerable for a few days and ran away. I guess it must be that the Demon Venerable is not good in bed. No, the Demon Venerable is so powerful. Can it still be? I can't tell. Maybe it's a big tree hanging a little pepper. I crouched on the side of the road, my face flushed as I listened. These small stall owners are really dead, and the gossip of the Demon Venerable will come as soon as they open their mouths. As a client, Abyss is too good in bed. I was angry, but he did serve me comfortably. You're talking nonsense like this. Aren't you worried that the Demon Venerable will kill you? I couldn't listen anymore and interjected to join the group chat. What are you afraid of? We are thousands of miles away from the Demon God Palace, even if the Demon Venerable really knows. When he comes, we will run away long ago. The ant who set up the stall didn't care and said, I'm just curious, where is this little witch and demon? If I had known, I would have reported it so that I could receive the reward. I half covered my face and asked curiously, how much is the reward? The ant's eyebrows flew. There are 10,000 gold. The Demon Venerable is quite generous, but unfortunately, I don't have this financial luck. And I don't have any news of the little witch when I ask around. Hearing this, the haze in my heart suddenly dissipated. Why should I raise my own children? I should go to the abyss and ask him to provide me with all kinds of heavenly and earthly treasures. This is his child, and it is also appropriate to ask him to be responsible. After making up my mind, I immediately flew to the Demon God Palace to find the abyss. The abyss, I'm looking for you in a hurry, wrapped in a black robe. I rushed straight to the main hall of the Demon God Palace. Abyss was discussing the affairs of the demon realm with several elders, and when he saw me, he was stunned for a moment, and then waved his hand to let everyone else out. How did you lose weight like this? Who bullied you? Stygian looked concerned and scooped me up to him, inspecting my body in shock. The next moment, he saw my slightly bulging belly. His eyes were full of shock, and he blurted out, It's impossible. How could it be? This child is yours, and you have to be responsible for me today. I thought the Abyss didn't want to take responsibility. That's not what I meant. Abyss gently placed his hand on my belly, and the slightest trace of demonic energy quickly seeped into my body. You're pregnant with an abyssal dragon. After a stick of incense, I got very bad news from the Abyss. The Abyss demon dragon is the most powerful demon race in the 3 realms, but it is not conceived by the mother body at all, but is condensed by countless abyss demon souls, and belongs to the xenomorph born from heaven and earth. In other words, I am the first woman in the 3 realms to conceive the abyss demon dragon. Shocked even more than I was, the Abyss began to rummage through the tome. The abyss demon dragon is not born. The demon dragon cub needs to absorb a lot of nutrients when it is in the mother's body, and if the mother's nutrition is not enough, it will even be absorbed by the demon dragon and die. You mean, I'm going to die? I'm not convinced. As the most powerful witch in the demon realm, how could I die just because I had a child? Abyss stared at my stomach with burning eyes and examined me again. It is impossible for a weak mother to conceive a demon dragon, presumably because your cultivation is strong enough to conceive a child of the deity. You eat more. Let your child have enough nutrition, and it will be fine. You are so thin because you eat too little. I already know this. Abyss picked me up, smiling all over his eyes. It's strange that the deity is going to have a child. Give birth to the child, and the deity will immediately crown you as the queen of demons. I was worried, and I pushed him away in a fit of rage. What are you dreaming about? I came to you to ask how to beat it. No, you've got to give birth to it, and this child is important. Abyss looked at me seriously. The abyss demon dragon has always been a single lineage. Usually when the previous generation of demon dragons is about to die, the next generation of demon dragons will begin to give birth. This is the suppression of the demon dragon by the laws of heaven and earth. If you can give birth to this child, Our family of 3 can sweep the 3 realms, I retorted on the spot. Who's with you as a family of 3? I didn't marry him, and I didn't want to have a baby with him. Wait a minute. My original dream was to become a demon venerable and sweep the 3 realms. Isn't that a great opportunity? It's not impossible for me to give birth to it. I want to be a demon venerable. If you give me the position of demon venerable, I will give birth to it. I looked at the abyss proudly, determined to pinch him with the child in my womb. The abyss was silent, staring at me with burning eyes. If this was someone else, I would have retreated a long time ago, but I was just not afraid of him, and even raised my head a little provocatively. You should be a demon venerable. What does that deity do? You should be the first protector of the Buddha figure, responsible for protecting me. I arranged it clearly, smiling and holding my pregnant belly, and even changed my name. Think it out for yourself. If you want to have a child, let go of the position of demon venerable. When I become a demon venerable, I really need an heir, and I will naturally give birth to the child. If you don't agree, I'll cut it out. In short, I won't give birth. Abyss stared at me again and again, making sure I was serious, and sighed deeply. Good, from now on, you're a demon venerable. I succeeded in becoming a demon venerable, sitting on the throne of my dreams. Looking condescendingly at the many demon generals below, I declare that from now on, I will be the current demon venerable. I didn't waste any time, and immediately triumphantly announced to the entire demon realm. As for the former demon venerable, he is now the #1 protector under the Buddha figure. The demon generals looked at me with puzzled expressions on their faces. Several demon clan elders glared at me with unhappy expressions. Little witch, you lost the challenge before, and now you are provoking here. Do you want to die? I was arrogant and high-pitched. The deity is so arrogant. If you are not satisfied, you can challenge the first protector of the abyss under the deity, and if you win him, you can naturally fight with the deity. Humph. This group of old guys used to be the overlords of one side, and they were beaten to submission by the abyss. I'm not afraid of them, and I'll send the abyss to play abyss protector. These demon cultivators are not subject to the control of the deity. Why don't you teach them a lesson? The abyss sat down beside my hand, looking helplessly at the crowd. I'm in a good mood today. I don't want to clean you up for the time being. Whatever she says is what. You are not allowed to disobey her. Everyone talked about it, but they were still not convinced. Your Excellency, isn't this nonsense? Get her down. We all know that she challenged the Venerable before, but was thrown out by the Venerable. Since the challenge failed, how can you become a demon venerable? Abyss motioned for everyone to look at my stomach. She has my baby in her belly, and I have to listen to her. Do you dare to listen? The demons will immediately hold their voices and talk about it. Little witch, this trick is really high. If you can't beat your superiors, you will wear your sleeping clothes and give birth to your superiors. It turns out that Your Excellency is also afraid of his wife. Your Excellency is too. How can you be climbed into bed by this little witch? I knew that I would climb too. I sat in a high position, listening to it very clearly, but I didn't bother to care. Anyway, I had already become a demon venerable. The abyss couldn't listen anymore and scolded everyone. Shut up, you don't have to worry about her. You do your job, and I'll take care of her personally. The elders were even more puzzled, and continued to persuade. Your Excellency, she is pregnant. Why don't you just make her a demon queen? What's the deal with making her a demon venerable? She has to be a demon venerable. If she doesn't let her, she will beat the child. Abyss explained the reason. You also know that the stronger the cultivation, the more difficult it is for the heir. And this child is about my only child, so I will never allow anything unfavorable to her. The elders and the demon generals shut up one after another, not daring to say more. It's about the inheritance of the heirs, and it's enough for the abyss to kill. On the first day I lived in the demon god palace, I began to command the earth to be a demon, and all kinds of instructions to the abyss. From today onwards, this dormitory will belong to the deity, so you can find another place to live. Abyss followed me, silent and silent. I glanced at him. Is there anything you're not happy with? No, I just feel that you are a pregnant woman and need to be taken care of, and I, as the father of the child, should stay and take care of you. Abyss's eyes are firm and his attitude is sincere. I thought about it, and he really should have taken care of me. But I cannot allow him to challenge my authority, so I pointed to the next door and said, then you can live next door to the deity, and you have to be on call when you have something. Abyss silently moved all the things that belonged to him in the dormitory to the next room. After I moved, he rebuilt my mattress and cleaned my room. Like a good husband who takes care of his pregnant wife, I was satisfied. I can't see that you really look like a good husband, Styx sneered. If you don't steal my demon venerable position, I'll be better. I slapped him back with a knife in the eye, and I thought it was beautiful. Thinking back to the beginning, he was arrogant at that time. I didn't know the height of the sky. I had been cultivating in the demon cave for many years, and after I got out of the customs, I swept all the way, and I thought I was invincible. I heard others say that the demon venerable is the most powerful. So I rushed to challenge. Little witch, do you want to challenge the deity? Tired of being crooked, aren't you? This witch is here to challenge you. If you lose, let me sit on the throne of the demon venerable, as you can imagine. The loss was a bit miserable. The abyss taught me a hard lesson, and when he found that I was quite difficult to kill, he threw me out of the demon god palace. If I hadn't been beaten, he would probably have killed me. Since my debut, I haven't suffered such a big grievance. Immediately, the strongest aphrodisiac was obtained, and all of them fell on the pillow of the abyss. The follow-up is finally out of control. I pulled my thoughts out of my memories and deliberately made trouble for the abyss. I'm hungry, you hurry up and prepare food for me. I want you to prepare it yourself. I don't worry about others. The abyss did not dare to delay, and personally sent me many treasures and medicines collected in the demon god temple, so that I could eat whatever I wanted and eat as much as I could. I looked at the heavenly silkworm and earth treasures that were sent to me like flowing water. What chaos lotus seeds, dragon soul grass hearts, ginseng fruits, 10,000-year-old shengue niden, and 1,000-year-old ice silkworms. Each of them is a rare treasure in the demon world. I pick and choose, and I eat the best first. Soon, I was back to my old beauty. I deserve to be the #1 little witch in the demon world. I am really naturally beautiful and beautiful. I looked into the water mirror to make sure that I was in good shape, and immediately looked triumphantly at the abyss, only to find that he was staring at me without blinking, as if he had been looking at me for a long time. What do you see? Look at gouging out your eyeballs again. I can tell you, this witch is now a demon venerable, and you can only be a minister under this witch's skirt. The abyss sighed faintly and said, eat more. I'm afraid that you won't have enough brains. And you will give birth to a little stupid dragon for me when the time comes. What do you say? The child born of this demon must be the smartest in the entire demon world. I slapped it, and the abyss moved quickly, flashing out the door directly, leaving me alone in front of the table full of treasures. Damn the abyss. When this demon gives birth to a child, and then pass on the position of the demon venerable to the child in the future, you will have no chance to restore it in your life. For many days, I was trying to toss the abyss. Today I want to eat the kunyu of the northern region. Tomorrow I want to drink the daogua tea of the southern Xinjiang. And the day after tomorrow I want the peaches of the eastern wilderness. And the day after tomorrow is the grapes of Xiling. Things are not precious, but they are more difficult to get. They are all specialties thousands of miles away, and they need to be fresh to be delicious. You're pretty good at eating. Wait until I get back. The abyss dislikes me for doing a lot, but he runs to one place a day and brings me all the local specialties, so that although I can eat it openly, it is not enough for him to ask the local demon cultivator to send it over. I encouraged him with a smile. You are very good. Continue to behave, and the deity will make you a demon in the future. Given his obedient behavior these days, I don't think it's a bad idea to have him as a witch. After all, the child's father still has to have a name. Little witch, if you mess with me like this again, I'm going to spank you. Abyss's face was full of black lines, and he was very unhappy. I remembered being spanked by him in bed, and I was instantly upset. What, you're not satisfied? I will be the demon venerable, you will be the demon master, and the child will be the young venerable in the future. Isn't it quite appropriate? because you, the demon Venerable, are just a pseudonym. And I still do the big and small things in the demon god palace. I've been raising my baby these days, and I've really done nothing but summon the abyss. Having said that, I decided to do something practical for the development of the demon realm. What do you think I should do? After thinking about it for a long time, I didn't think of what I needed to do. The most important thing you should do is to give me back the position of demon Venerable. Recently, many demon cultivators below have thought that the demon Venerable was replaced because I died, and they provoked everywhere, causing a lot of disputes, and hundreds of demon cultivators have died. It's all so stupid, and it's just right to die. I won't sympathize with those troublesome demon cultivators. After all, the abyss didn't kick me down directly, and sighed speechlessly. Forget it, you can do it if you want anyway. The people below will come to me directly if they have something. In the evening, I was eating. Abyss sat on the sidelines, staring at me intently for a long time before he couldn't help but ask, "I'm a little curious. Which race are you from, young and strong? It's impossible for me not to know your race. But when I look at it, I just don't see which race you are." When I was asked by the abyss, I was suddenly a little confused. I don't know. I was born from a black egg, and since I was born, I have been playing around the demon cave. And I have met a lot of demon cultivators who are not long-eyed, and some people say that they want to rob me back to be my wife, so I killed them all. Then I found out that I was quite powerful, and then I heard that the demon Venerable is the most powerful. As long as you defeat you, you can be the demon Venerable, and you can also have the control over all the resources of the demon realm. So I came to fight with you, after listening to it. The abyss gave me a pulse carefully and meticulously. You seem to be a human being from the point of view of the pulse, but you can't be born from an egg, and you can't be as powerful as you. I didn't want to think about it, so I ate and drank enough. So I lay down in bed and began to sleep. Night. I suddenly started abdominal pain inexplicably. Oops, the abyss. My stomach hurts. I called out to the abyss anxiously, and he came to check on my body as soon as possible. Abyss. What's wrong with the kid? Are you about to be born? In the past few days, I have eaten a lot of silkworm treasures. My belly has gradually grown, and the little devil cub has developed a lot. The cub has entered the maturity stage and will soon be born. And it needs a lot of tonic now, and the rate at which you eat can no longer keep up with the speed at which it absorbs. I was so angry that I scolded, "Oh, little cub, don't toss for your mother. If you continue to toss for your mother, you will die." After listening to my words, the child in the womb really stopped moving. It's just that I can clearly feel that my body is starting to lose weight again, and I get up and eat overnight. The little cub is so absorbable that it's a bottomless pit. Don't worry, I won't let you die. I'm going to help you find the treasure medicine now. The abyss is missing. The entire demon realm didn't know where he had gone. He arranged for me to have a few guards to protect me even if they died. And then the man disappeared. I asked a few elders, and they didn't know where the abyss was going. I know he's gone to help me collect the silkworm treasure. But how can I have no news at all, seeing that the inventory was about to run out? My whole body began to lose weight rapidly. I was as anxious as an ant on a hot pan. If he doesn't bring some treasure back, I'm really going to cut the baby out. After barely holding on for a month, the abyss returned. He brought me many elixirs, the most precious of which was an immortal elixir. Legend has it that the elixir of immortality, as long as you eat one plant, you can increase your lifespan by 10,000 years. I never dreamed of it. It's so precious. How did you cross the forbidden sea and enter the divine realm? I looked at the treasure medicine belonging to the divine realm in front of me in shock, and my heart was a little moved. Between the god realm and the demon realm, there is a forbidden sea of tens of thousands of miles, and there are countless ancient demon beasts in the sea. Crossing the forbidden sea, it can be said that there are 9 deaths and no life. I never thought that the abyss would be able to go to the divine realm to find me a treasure medicine. You don't care about it. I naturally have a way. The abyss handed me the immortal elixir. Hurry up and eat it. Those gods found out that I had ransacked their divine medicine garden, and they were about to die of anger. and sent countless heavenly soldiers and generals to hunt me down. Maybe someone crossed the border to chase me. I took the elixir of immortality. In the next moment, I felt that my whole body was extremely light, and it seemed that my whole person had been sublimated in some way. And I immediately sat cross-legged and refined the medicinal effect. My body quickly recovered to its peak, and the baby in my womb grew a lot, as if it was about to give birth. How effective is the medicine? Abyss looked at me with concern, even more anxious than I was. It looks like I'll be able to give birth soon. I seem to be able to feel that the child in my womb has developed a spiritual mind. Well, the medicine works very well, and you are also very good. Worthy of being a candidate for the demon of the deity. I smiled and looked at the Abyss a little defiantly. Abyss took a deep breath. Little witch, you are really bold. Even if you provoke me once, you dare to come a second or third time. Do you really think of me as a good talker? I sneered. I don't dare to be a demon venerable if I don't have the guts. I'm not afraid of you. After getting along with each other these days, I found that the Abyss is actually a very good demon cultivator. At least, he is not actually a thirst for killing, and he is also very active in developing the demon world, so that many murderous demon cultivators are honest. Those who disobey have long been killed. Looking at the handsome face of the Abyss, which overturned the entire demon realm, I suddenly felt that it might not be bad to have a child with him. This kid must be beautiful. If it's a boy, look like him. If it's a girl, it's like me. If you look at it this way, we are really a natural match. At night, I had just fallen asleep, but I seemed to faintly hear someone calling to me. Enchanting, enchanting. I didn't think it was calling me, but I still walked out of the demon god palace with the voice. Who are you? Not far away stood a man with a dusty temperament and a white-clothed battle armor. Looking at the costume, it's definitely not our demons. Enchanting, I'm my brother. I immediately retorted vigilantly. Brother? What brother? I don't have a brother. I'm really my brother. I'm Yao Tian of the Protoss, and you're my sister. Enchanting. I slapped it in the face, without dragging the mud or water. I just didn't win the Abyss, but not everyone dares to be arrogant in front of me. In the next moment, I suddenly woke up from my dream and forcibly escaped. What's wrong with you? Abyss stood by my bedside, examining me with concern. I suddenly had a dream about a guy named Yao Tian, and he kept calling me in his dreams. Do you know this man, Yao Tian? The god of war of the Protoss. A few days ago, he led countless heavenly soldiers and generals to hunt me down, but I killed a number of them and got rid of them. The Abyss directly reported Yao Tian's identity. Protoss god of war. He said I was his sister. How was that possible? When I fell asleep again, Yao Tian really reappeared. Enchanting, listen to me. I'm really your brother. Yao Tian was dressed in white armor, and his whole person looked imposing, very like the god of war of the gods. Of course I didn't believe it, and stared at him stunned. You talk nonsense. How can I be your sister? Listen carefully to me. We are brothers and sisters, and your real body is a rare black phoenix, according to ancient legends. The Black Phoenix will bring calamity to the three realms, and the elders of the Phoenix clan want to get rid of you. In order to protect you, my father and mother used an artifact to send you to the demon realm thousands of miles away, just so that you can survive. I'm here today to take you back to the divine realm. Hearing this, I immediately interrupted. Fuck your stinking fart. Aunt Ben is a demon. If you dare to dream for me again, I will kill you. I went straight to the frenzy and slapped it. What a rare black phoenix. What attracts disaster? Just listen to it and know that it is an excuse made up. I wanted to ask about the Abyss Protoss, but I didn't see him. Where did the Abyss go? Tell your excellency. The Great Protector has just discovered that someone from the Protoss has crossed the border, and he is going to kill the other party, and he has just left. If you have anything, tell the lesser. I was about to rest, when suddenly a huge coercion came from the top of my head, and when I looked up, a huge golden palm print inexplicably appeared in the air. It's coming at me. I immediately raised my hand and smashed the inexplicable palm print on the top of my head with one palm. Behind the palm print, a man in white stood. It was Yao Tian who appeared in my dream earlier. Enchanting, the deity personally came to you just to take you back to the divine realm. Don't you really want to go back with me? Yao Tian looked at me condescendingly. I looked up at him, upset. Grandma Ben was born in the demon realm and grew up in the demon realm, and the people of the demon clan call me a little witch, and Grandma Ben is a demon, and the gods like you will never die. Good. If you say so, then I'll kill you now. Yao Tian struck again, and with one palm, he was about to shatter the demon god palace. I'm angry because I'm a demon venerable now, and the entire demon god palace belongs to me. You want to destroy my demon god palace? Die. I rushed to the sky and started a big battle with Yao Tian. The battle was fierce, but the tide of the battle was very unfavorable for me. After only a dozen moves, my stomach began to ache out of place. At such a critical moment, I was about to give birth. Taking advantage of my discomfort, Yao Tian slammed my palm on my body, slapping me from the air to the ground, smashing a huge deep pit. I struggled to get up, but my stomach hurt more and more, and I was about to give birth. You're going to give birth, then I can't let you live. Yao Tian stared at my stomach and raised his hand again, really trying to kill me. Didn't you say I was your sister? That's how you treated your sister. I don't give up, thinking about delaying time. The movement is so big, the abyss should be back soon. Several demon generals tried to come forward to rescue me, but they were slapped by Yao Tian, and they all flew away. I am indeed your brother, but it's a pity. You are just a black phoenix who will invite disaster. I knew that I should have killed you back then, but I didn't expect you to really survive in the demon world, and you are pregnant with the child of the abyss demon dragon. The Protoss will never allow another abyss demon dragon to appear in this world. Yao Tian snorted, and finally said his